Yo, what's going down, Commanders? How you doing today? I hope you're all doing well, safe, happy, and working hard. I made I've written out a great big thing. This is a state of the game, guys. This is me rambling on. Before, I just want to put this out there before you go and watch half the video or whatever. This isn't me showing how to do anything. This is me just pointing out a few things that need to be fucking worked on by Kixeye. Because the game's dying. I'm barely logging into the game. I'm doing a video or two videos a day, logging in, logging out, going to play something else, or either I'm at work or asleep. But I'm playing less. That's the main point to my argument here. I'm playing less and less and less. There's nothing for me on the map. PvP for me is dead because it's just the pure amount of units I need to kill even a lower level base. If I go into a 41, 42, they're going to have fucking hell hands, everything else near enough maxed out. But what I want to get to, my point is, what I want to get to is everything that we're seeing that Kixeye are putting into this game is all about bean counting. And if it isn't, it's a very, very low, lazy way to implement something into the game. You take, for instance, these Sentinels 150s, the bonus token bases. They're thrown together literally in about 3 minutes by a Kixeye dev. They're not, no care. Because why should they care when it's not relevant in the game? They're not going to make no money out of it. They're just there. They're just something that they started spawning, and they don't know in their little pea-sized brains how to stop this. Why would they spawn a Series 1 unit that pays out tokens for fucking Generation 4 units? It's senseless. Everything they do other than that, pretty much other than the simplest bases they put out there, is all about how much can we earn. They never question, they never question, can we make this fun for the player? How can we implement something that's going to be really fun for the player? How can we make the players enjoy the game? And if we do it correctly, the players, it make it, balanced. The players are going to enjoy it, and maybe they lose a few units, maybe they buy a few coins. They don't never think of that. All they think about is the bottom line, coin. How can we make coin? And I can promise you now, they have made steps, don't get me wrong, they've made steps in the way that the Ultra base, for instance, I think that's a good step. But if that doesn't make the money that the top brass in the Kixeye says, this has got to make X amount of money, we'll never see that again. They won't produce that into the game, they won't put that into the game again. They'll probably put the same base out every single month, every single time the event drops. It'll be the same base until the end of that event drop cycle, and then they change it to a different type. Pretty much the same thing, just rinse and repeat. No fault putting it into it whatsoever. Bear with me. And that's the truth. It's the truth about everything they put into the game. These bases, the Sentinels 105s, although I agree they shouldn't be hard because we need to get 40 parts, which is whatever many is over the course of a month. They're easy, and I can understand that, but they're not changing anything in the game to keep me interested. The challenge bases we've had for 2-3 years. I know I'll keep banging on about this. Shadow Ops don't change for 3 or 4 months now before we see a different type of Shadow Ops base put on the map. They go full screen. Harbingers, they're going to be in the game. That's going to be the latest thing that they spawn for the next 6 months before they even decide to change it or think about changing it to the latest unit. By that time, that latest unit is on its way out. It's waning. Again, Harbinger's good, but it isn't that important anymore. Not as important as when it first came out. So the parts for that need to come out a lot sooner. I agree with these Sentinels, these token 100s. They're the only token bases that should spawn. These bonus ones shouldn't spawn. Metal and oils, there's been no change in them for, I dread to think, 3 years plus. All these stupid bases that they spawn here, the aggressors, the aces, and things like that, they can condense them down and make one base for survivors, one base, same as what they've done with the token bases. So you get all the parts, you get a mix every hit, and make it a fair mix. Don't make it a one-sided mix. Make it a very fair mix of the techs and unit payouts you get from hitting one. Sentinels, you do the same with Sentinels. You make them all, condense them all into one, Gen 4s and down. It's just, I don't get it. And I do get it, I understand it, because it's all also bottom line. But I'm going to show you something in a bit, and it's, to me, it shows how much care gets put into this game. You know, that downtime we had, and they'd give us no information on what they was doing. There was no patch notes. There was nothing that say, oh, we need to take this downtime because we need to fix X, Y, and Z. We've got a problem here, or we're implementing something new into the game, but we need this downtime to get that going into the game. They do a monthly, what do you call it? It's like a monthly preview. But I would like to see a fucking roadmap. I'd like to see a longer preview, a roadmap of 3 months, 5 months. And then Kixeye saying, right, this month we're going to be here. By the 5th month, we're going to hopefully be at this point. You know, right now, and I think they're right in what they're doing. CC17 should not be implemented into the game because the way the base is. The only reason they're going to implement it any sooner than in 2 or 3 months is they're going to implement it for coin, to get them players that want to coin their CC. You know, it'll be a money grab, a cash grab. It could possibly be the last CC we ever see in this game if it doesn't make the money that they expect it to. But it's laziness on their part. They're a lazy part of the Kixeye team, the company. They can keep telling me they've only got 5, 6 staff members, whatever it is. It being the top man at Kixeye, the top man in War Commander, you keep going to the big bosses with a bowl like Oliver Twist and ask for more. Can we have 2 more blokes? And you just keep going back every month. You don't sit on your laurels. You say, look, if you want this game to make you money and continue making you money, I need an X, Y, and Z. I need a new dev. I need a new designer, and I need something, whatever you need. You just ask for it. And all they've done basically to compensate the lack of employees at Kixeye is they've just given us a massive amount of moderators. You know, we've got so many moderators now that you don't know who to turn to. And 90% of them moderators are no good to the game anyway, because all they want to do is a conflict. They want to argue with you rather than you go, I've got this problem, they tell you wrong. You go, this isn't working for me. They say, no, it is working for you, but you're wrong. Instead of trying to fix the problem and talk to a person like a normal person with a bit of respect, they decide to go the other way. They've got their little clique that they'll always go out their way to help, and that's it. That's what moderators are in this game nowadays. They're not there to help. If you're not on their team sort of thing, or if you're not in their buddy list, they don't want to know. They don't want to give you an explanation when they can just ban you from the Discord or the forums. It's easier just to throw you into the wind. Say, no, don't want to listen to you, see you later. That's moderators nowadays, 101. And it's probably what Kixeye are telling them to do anyway. They're running off a script 90% of the time. I'm going to show you this now, right? This is kind of what pisses me off. Let's go here. This is our last patch notes, which was released 11.22, and it was on the 8th of July. Our last patch notes. This is what we got. So it's what? Maybe a page and a half on the browser. And then if we go to the latest release notes for, I think this is, what is it called? Battle Pirates, which was released on the 19th and edited on the 21st. Okay, we've got quite a bit. 2 pages, 3 pages, about 4 pages there for Battle Pirates. All update notes, all information that the players might need. Jolly Forsaken Mission, VXP Weekend, Unstoppable Honor Campaign, Universal Quest Campaign. You look at all this shit they've got in here. Titanic Ascension Campaign. Improvements. So they've improved the game as well. Bug fixes. Oh my god, they've got bug fixes as well. Although they've still got the general improvement and bug fixes, they've got 3 bug fixes there. We're not getting none of this. Why aren't we getting none of this? Why is that just a copy and paste, a half-hearted attempt at fucking putting out patch notes? And I'm going to move on to an even bigger fucking picture here, which is the VGA conflict. And this is just craziness. Decimation begins on 22nd. This was posted on the 21st, edited on the 23rd of this month, which was 3 days ago, edited. So they've got all this. You just scroll down, all this information. Why are we treated like fucking shit? You got to understand that the reason why I'm so vocal and fucking open and want to argue with Kixeye is because I see this crap. Look at this. The information these guys are being fed is it's unbelievable compared to that little penis fucking midget fucking porn fucking shit we're getting shown. Look, I don't know what any of this means, but siege fleets and things like that. And then it's updated, it's been edited here. Prize store, they've given all the prize store. It's crazy. There's got to be like 10 pages there of all information that the players need to be able to play the game, to understand what's going on. And we get this. And the last downtime we had, we didn't get any information. There was nothing posted. And you can argue, you can say, oh yeah, but maybe they haven't got a lot to show. Just give us information. And any information is better than none. It's better than none. And the buck stops with them at this point, because they're the ones that are creating the game. They're the ones that are putting out things and not giving us an explanation why. They're the ones that are not releasing the CC update, or they're going to release a CC update, but it's going to just overwhelm the population of War Commander. And it's either going to go one or two ways. People are going to say, no, that's way too much, we're not going to coin it. Or it's going to be just about right, and they're going to coin it. There's never no give or take with Kixeye. It's just this. Bug fixes, general fixes, improvements. I guarantee you can find 20 bugs that need fixing, but Kixeye are too lazy. The War Commander team are too lazy to even bother to fucking even just put one or two little things that they've improved or they're trying to fix. Do you know why they don't put them anymore? It's because when we catch them out and they don't fix them, the game comes back up after a downtime. Kixeye are the ones fucking going, oh, scratching their head, well, we did try to fix it. It makes them look stupid. They don't want to show any information. It's just ridiculous. I don't get it, and it makes me fucking angry. There's so much that they can do with this game. It's just got to the point where, what's the point anymore? I'm in the game now. I'm logged in and I'm looking around the map, thinking, right, what can I do? I can go out and do show you how to do a medals base, but that'd be my fucking 110th fucking video of it. The Gorgons, they're no longer useful. The Absolvers, the Aggressors, they're okay, but it's not something you want to get. They're not going to help you doing all these newer bases. So give us something that we need. I don't understand why we haven't seen the Legendary Devout base, which would probably be a carbon copy of the fucking Legendary Hover Tank and what's the other one, Lav, and whatever else is on the map. That carbon copy, exactly the same thing, just pop a few Devouts in there. No changes made. Don't make it anything of a challenge. Just put it out there as is. Laziness. It's fucking laziness, and it makes me angry. Because if I did my job with the laziness that Kickstarter, I wouldn't be working. I wouldn't be in a job right now. You just wouldn't, because it wouldn't. No boss would suffer that. You know, no vision. They've got no one at that company. Or sorry, we did used to have people at the company that used to have vision. We had the Storm Chasers, we had the Wrong Thinkers. Even CM Burney used to get involved with the player base. Nowadays, they're so fucking worried about getting like a little bit of fucking banter thrown their way, or something said that they don't quite fucking understand, and they get upset. They have to run to their corner, call the mods in to fucking get rid of the players that they don't want to talk to. They need a man to fuck up and start asking the community, not just on the Discord, because that is fucking toxic. That's a dumping ground there. The forums, they've got a Facebook page that they can ask the players. They've got so many revenues they can go down. They could make a YouTube video and say, this is what we've got coming up, like what Drake used to do, but without all the bullshit. Just talk about the game, nothing else the game. I don't want to know about some guy in the bush in fucking Australia or anything like that. I want to know what's going on in the game, what you got planned, what you're going to fix, what's new to the game, when's this going to come. Be open about it, get it out there, get the players fucking excited about something, because no one's excited about this game right now. Even the events, you get to the event and it used to be, yes, we've got another event, looking forward to this new unit, we've got a little bit of information about the unit, but you get to the event and you think, I can't be fucked with this no more. I can't be bothered. Like the Shadow Op bases, I haven't got enough of the tech for the new Hoplite unit. But I'm using the unit. The more I use it, the less I'm worried about that unit. It's like, do I even need to? I need maybe one tune, and that go in the armory and only be pulled out as I need it. You know, I know units and things like that, they're not going to get every single one right, but the excitement's gone. The challenge is gone. PvP is fucking long gone, for me at least. I do it every now and then, once in a blue moon. Once my base is dead, it repairs, and then I pop. If I lose my three tunes in a base, 2 tunes, whatever it is, I don't coin them no more. I'm not going to coin them. I've got a few repair tokens that I can use, and that's it. You've got to bring balance back to the game. They've got to bring it back, and in a big way. You know, why are we left on the sidelines when all these other games are getting given a lot pages and pages of information, when we're getting given fuck all? You know, this is the information here. Is they got loads of shit going on. VXP weekend, Unstoppable horror campaign. Have they just given up on War Commander? Because I'm giving up on War Commander. I am giving up on War Commander. It's getting harder and harder to log into. Anyway, guys, I would love to know your thoughts. And if a lot of you want, we can do a live stream. I can get a lot of you guys into the open voice chat if you're willing to do it, and give your opinion. Give, you know, say it isn't just the 5 or 6 players I've got every week in, week out. I would love to hear from other players your opinion. You know, not something that I've put in your head, but your opinion on the game. Is it sunk to the lowest of lows, or are you happy with it the way it is? Are you happy just to farm the same shit day in, day out? Are you happy to be hitting bases and it costs you 4 or 5 tunes? That's all I want to know. Let me know in the description below. Give the video a thumbs up if you like it. If you don't, thumbs down. And I'll catch you next time, guys. See you later. Bye-bye.